Eh, nggak usah bingung, kasih aja bisa. Ya, nggak usah bingung.
Satu lagi 60 aku udah jadiin lah.
Heeh, iya,
Nangis.
heeh, iya, nggak usah bingung. Halo, Mak. Memang sudah lama kita merasa Joshua agak eh, sien lah, kira-kira gitu ya. New line. I think we can rule out that it is a character problem. His character has always been responsible and trying to be reliable. We can also rule out we can also rule out that it is a own time management problem. Full stop. He doesn't seem to be a disorganized person. He is always reasonably prepared for tuition, and I feel he is always on point regarding his subjects. Full stop, new line, new line. I suspect it is partially school tempo. School tempo.
Hello.
Yes, hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
cool. All right. No worries. I think half of my students fell asleep these days, which is
Oh,
probably not a bad thing. I would rather they sleep than cannot sleep. Some people are too stressed or too sian, they cannot even sleep when they're tired. Hope that makes sense, yeah?
mm, okay.
Now, so I think my problem regarding the pen, I was not so knowledgeable when I send you the USB-C. Now I know better. It's very simple. If your iPad do not have a USB-C connector, your iPad cannot use a USB-C pen. It's a later version. I should have sent you the first version, right? So I'll correct that. But still, as you set up your video and everything, maybe today we cannot use the iPad fully, but I just want to confirm that you can install the apps. So let's do it together. Would that be okay?
So what apps need to be installed?
For us, I have chosen GoodNotes 6. So you just try that. If it works, then just leave it there, lah. We'll still be using the normal video and everything.
Good note. Okay.
You're saying, sorry.
Yeah. Looking for the app. Good. Is it free?
You GoodNote 6 has a free version. So you just install normally first lah.
So I can just sign in with anything.
Do you have your own Apple ID?
Um, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Then because your note, if we are going to use this, yeah, your notes are yours lah. Like truly, we are probably going to use it heavily lah, right? At least for the notes for tuition. You may want more later. So use your Apple ID is the best. Later you'll share with me lah. It's very similar to Jamboard. I guess we can share to each other.
Um,
So just sign in, and then if it works, then leave it there. We cannot do much lah with the pen, without the pen. Let's just on the video and we'll start. Okay. Uh,
Middle school will be secondary school, or uh,
I'm sorry, you're saying? Sorry, what?
will middle school be secondary school? Yes.
Will middle school be secondary school? Yes. Sorry. Why?
Oh, well, the app was
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I
asking.
see. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's a US thingy, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So the app, the good notes work and everything. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you flip your iPad, you look at the back side. If you have a casing, you can just open it for a while. At the back, yeah, you need to open the casing. Oh, you have the keyboard, which is great. Okay. You need to open the casing and you look at the back, there's a code. So, if you don't mind, you help me a bit. Take it out.
Open.
Yeah, open it like that. Does the keyboard work well for you?
The keyboard's been broken for a while now.
Oh, yeah. Right. So
It's
there's a, you're saying, sorry, yeah.
yeah, it's just like for protection now.
Right, but that's okay. Okay, so there's a code lah that very small on the back. You see lah, A something something something. Just confirm to me the code is A what. Very small at the below center.
Like here, right here. The
Yeah, around there. Very small. There's a A four numbers.
A 2602.
2602. Okay, thank you. Got it. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's all I know. So I think I will send you the new pen later, lah, right? Okay, you put them back. If you have good notes, good for you. And then I guess put it aside first, lah. Put it aside.
How
Now Eben, yeah,
yeah.
sorry, you're saying? Yeah.
How do I return the back?
Never mind. I'll get the grab send to somebody who can use it. So I trouble you to keep it for me first, lah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. So give me an update, Eben. So what's going on?
Uh, well, it's just been exam week, so
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, how are you? How are you?
mm, kind of I don't know. Like after exams, I already know some stuff I got wrong, so kind of disappointed already.
What
Yeah.
kind of exam are we talking about here?
Uh, we recently did like just today we did history, and I realized for the essay part I was out of points. So yeah.
Hmm. Usually you are able to read the question. Is that what you're saying?
Usually,
Usually you are able to understand the question better, is it?
yeah, usually I don't know. I guess the way the question was phrased, like tricked me a bit.
I see what you mean. Right. Yeah. Okay. Right. That's history. Okay.
Yeah.
Did any other questions? I don't know. Is there any other tricky question?
Mm, think that uh,
Hmm.
I guess both essays were tricky. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I don't have much experience lah, but um, uh, I guess I'm always uh, I say I would always admire people who can do history well, right? Okay. Uh, the history in Indonesia is very different one. It's mostly memorization. It's not like yours. Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
yours.
Okay.
Yeah. There isn't any tricky question, lah, so to speak. How can you trick something which is memorization, right? Right.
But there's a lot
Uh,
of content because very big country.
yeah. You basically study the world history, right? I mean, again,
Yeah.
different in Indonesia, lah. Right.
Mm,
I definitely hope you be better, right? Experience, I guess, like, yeah.
yeah.
All right. So you have a few exams, one of them are history. How about, I don't know, how about, are you done with math?
Uh, Tomorrow I have e-math, like just
Okay.
paper one though. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tomorrow and then weekend and then next week, lah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel that doing tuition today is difficult or is it okay?
I think there should think it's okay because there's still time to revise after
Okay,
tuition.
all right. Understand, understand. Okay, all right. Then your choice lah. Chemistry or physics first? For today lah.
I think on Monday, very much on Monday. I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
chemistry. So
So it must be
so this would
chemistry lah.
this would be the
Mhm.
last one for chemistry.
So later on Monday tuition, we'll be doing physics. But my question is Monday night a good time to do tuition?
Mm.
Because we should move it if it is not.
Oh wait, Mondays on Mondays. Oh yeah, Monday's
Mhm.
physics. Sorry, Monday's.
Yeah, is it a good time to do physics tuition or should we move?
Right now?
Oh, no. Today is fine, right? Today is fine. I mean the tuition on Monday. Should
Oh
we
yeah.
move or not? Right.
So
You must look at your exam schedule, right? Mhm.
I think, but that's like the absolute last, like uh last revision, I guess.
Oh,
So
so Monday is good lah. It's good.
yeah, Monday is
Okay, okay. Monday is good. Okay, then we fix it later. Okay, good. All right. So today chemistry, right? Okay.
oh no,
Just tell me. Huh?
wrong date. I believe it goes physics and then chem.
Oh. So today is physics, Monday is chem.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Um, any final updates first regarding physics? We haven't met for some time, huh?
Uh, no, physics is the same. Like all the content has been taught.
Right. Okay. All right. No surprises and everything. Right. So, I haven't taught you physics for a long time, like, except, last time, the heat and everything, right?
Oh, wow.
So I'm not really sure what you need. I still ask you, what exactly do you need? If you have no idea, then I'll do a very quick test lah. If you know what you want to ask, immediately ask them.
Mm, I think I I want to do the earlier topics a bit more. Like
Okay, sure thing.
I'm
Mhm.
guessing like kinematics maybe.
Kinematics. All right, kinematics. Go ahead. Flip to the paper two lah, right? And I'll immediately choose the question, right? Okay. I might need your help to screenshot today, yeah? Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Okay.
Paper two, right?
Okay, this is not topical. No, topical. Go topical. This is topical, right?
Uh,
Go to the kinematic topics. Go to the table of content. Kinematic is quite early. So, right,
okay.
yeah, we must do that. Okay, right, yeah, okay. So, so far, this is already a good question. This one is not bad, right?
This
If
one?
you feel that this is a good one, then we do that. Okay?
Okay. I'll
Okay.
try zooming in. Okay.
Too much, a little bit less, so I can see more. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Great. Good.
Oh, wait, what is the hmm, then what do
Sorry,
they
you're
mean
saying?
by like
Yes, go ahead.
magnitude of acceleration? Like,
Oh,
uh,
okay, okay, okay. Right. So listen to me. The point of this chapter is to get you used to the fact that acceleration has a direction, right? Most of the time, you will think the acceleration has a number. That number is the magnitude, look, just how big it is. Magnitude of acceleration, the number itself. Okay. Direction is up, down, left, right lah, for most of the time.
yeah.
Same thing with velocity and same thing with displacement. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, wait, what about high or low?
No, 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 no. Okay. Especially in physics, you want numbers. You really want numbers, right? Now, you have a lot of revision to do, yeah? First of all, the direction is not correct. Both the acceleration direction is down. Now, look at the Jamboard, okay? Listen to me, yeah? I think definitely need revision. What I can tell you is that they will test this understanding a lot, and it is confusing to most people. Are you in the Jamboard? Not yet. Okay, come on, Jamboard, page 9.
Okay.
Okay, tell me when you're in. Page 9, yeah. Because I don't see you. Maybe we're in a different Jamboard. I don't see you
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Okay, I'm in, yeah, page 9. Okay. Evan, again, listen to me carefully. Yeah? The reason why they focus a lot on acceleration is because our imagination cannot imagine acceleration most of the time. Even mine right now, my own imagination and feeling probably cannot imagine acceleration. What do we imagine? We end up thinking about or imagining V. Now, obviously, when the ball moves up, the velocity is moving up lah. And when it is at the highest point, it's starting to drop, so the velocity is going to go down. Probably you, like any normal people, are imagining velocity when you're trying to think about acceleration. That happens a lot, even until now for me. You understand?
Yeah.
There is no point in trying to imagine acceleration. For some reason, we can't do that very well. So you have two options. One of them I think is good. I'll present to you both. Rather than imagining it, which is dangerous because it will lead you the wrong answer, right? Don't imagine it. You choose one of the two options. You think about F. F, for some reason, is way easier for most people. So it's a total opposite. That's the first option. The second option is you think about how V changes, which is also a bit troublesome. I feel this is a bit troublesome. So now let's talk about the F first. You should have no idea, you should have no problem imagining the forces involved. When the ball is moving up, here's the ball is going up, okay, here from the ground. When the ball is moving up, tell me what kind of forces is he experiencing?
Uh, while moving up,
Yeah, when moving up.
kinetic.
That's energy,
Oh,
force.
okay. Or just gravity then.
Okay, just gravity, which is pointing down or pointing up? Just check it.
Pointing down.
Right. You have no problem saying that the gravity, Fg lah, we'll call it G, is pointing down when the ball is moving up. No problem there, right?
Yeah.
Right. And I agree with you. We don't have to think about air resistance here right now. Now, the good news is because F is so easy and we seldom get it wrong, F is proportional to acceleration, like from the formula F equals to ma. This formula don't just tell us F and M and A. This formula tells us actually the direction of F is equal the direction of A. If A is going up, F is going up. If F is going down, A is going down. It's always like that one. I rarely see teacher explain it this way. Understand?
Okay.
Therefore, the force here is pointing down. The acceleration is
9.8. Wait, 10.
The value, yes, 10. You can say 10.
Okay.
But that's what your mind is doing. Your mind is thinking about the number, which is correct now. How about the direction?
It'll be downwards.
Correct, because the F is downward. That's the easiest way for most people to get it right. And it will always be reliable, by the way. So, can you answer everything now?
Okay. It's the
Magnitude,
same,
please.
same number.
What do you think? So we analyze the F again. We analyze the F again. At the top, what is the F?
At the top, like 210.
I know. Why? Because the F, same thing, right?
Okay. Um,
Okay.
hmm,
Don't forget the unit though. You have to
yeah.
be sensitive to your unit, so you have to write down your unit even if they don't ask for it. Okay. Now, any question regarding this first one?
Will they, is 10 all right, or do they want, or are they going to be strict?
10 is fine. I mean, for O level, 10 is
Okay.
fine. Now, think about it one more time. If you think in terms of velocity, even though you don't mean to, you will still have trouble imagining the acceleration going down. Let's be fair. This is you imagining the acceleration directly. Something like that. Does that make any sense if you try?
Yeah.
But if you imagine the F, which is not directly imagining acceleration, that's precisely the point. You don't want to directly do that. If you imagine the F, the resultant F is pointing down. Tada, acceleration point down. You don't think about the A, you think about the F. That is making it very acceptable to you. Is this correct?
Yep.
Then please do that for all questions from now on. Do not imagine it directly, imagine it indirectly through the F, right? Okay, now let's continue. The rest of the questions are also very, very good.
How do I convert this graph?
Okay, so it is quite normal for them to give you kinematics is displacement, velocity, acceleration, correct?
Mhm.
Very normal for them to ask this kind of thing in physics, in E-math, in A-math, same thing. Yeah. Now, are you familiar with the gradient of the graph? The gradient of the graph.
Oh, wait. Displacement time. In displacement time, it would be the speed, right? Really?
You are absolutely correct. And that is
And
the only method you need. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
oh, okay.
Okay, now look at the Jamboard. Okay, we don't have much time. The only method you need until JC2, right? This happens a lot in physics, in math. You just draw the gradient first, like this. Draw the gradient. Like really draw the gradient.
Oh,
Please do that. Don't be stingy, like do 6 7 points, it is random lah, I know, but do that. You can also do per line, 0 0.2. You can do that, no problem, makes it nicer, right? But do many, don't be stingy.
oh, okay.
Okay, now this is only the starting, you need one more. Now you will learn gradient from EMAT. You should have a good sense of which gradient is positive and which gradient is negative. If you don't have a good sense, you tell me right now.
Yeah, positive gradient is alpha.
Good. So this is 0. Can I say that? I put that as 0 lah. Right? So do that 0 first. The gradient there is 0.
Which is that?
0.
Oh,
The
the
gradient here is 0, right? The top one, right? The top
oh,
one, the
yeah.
gradient is obviously flat, so 0. That's very important later. Now, watch what I do, yeah? The left-hand side is positive, man. So I do to myself positive. And I note to myself, this is positive, positive. If that makes some sense. This is negative, and this is getting even more negative. I note to myself, lah. If that all this makes sense, you should do the positive, 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 just to emphasize the whole thing. It's getting more negative.
Yeah.
Please do that. Please do that. Like negative, 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 just to emphasize this whole point. Now, most of the time, this is enough preparation, most of the time, right? So, for example, just by this very simple and effective practice, you know at 0.4, the velocity is 0. You know that. So
Yeah.
go ahead and do that. Go ahead and write down the 0.4 is 0. There's 0 there. Then on the left is going to be positive lah. On the right is going to be negative. That's very important. Get that wrong, everything is wrong. And yeah,
It's gonna like
don't something like that. So you have a mental image already. It's a good mental image, but it's a graph. The numbers must be accurate. Now that's the issue here. Now, can you get an accurate number? You Oh, they already give you the accurate A. Oh my goodness. Look at that. They
Yeah.
already give you that. Then all you have to do is just sub one line done. Oh, they make it so easy for you. You don't have to find the A. So take your line, take your line, and then you just draw a line from A to 0 at there, and then go all the way down.
Okay.
If this part confuses you, you tell me later. So do that first. Oh, this one, they make it kind of easy.
Like this, like that.
Normally, they will demand that
what?
you find the A yourself.
Uh,
Right?
yeah.
Maybe that's why the graph is 2 marks. Usually it's more than 2 marks.
The A will be the initial one. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe because they. Okay, I'll tell you what you must do if they don't give you A, okay? Because that's likely to happen. Okay. What you do is you must measure the gradient on the initial point. Usually that's the easiest point to measure. And how do you do that? You use an EMAT method. What do I mean? You basically use rise over run. So basically draw a triangle and like this is the rise and this is the run, and then you're gonna find the gradient equals to rise over run. The EMAT method. Do you understand?
Even though there's
Am
curves.
but you're measuring the gradient of the gradient line, this line, this tangent line. You're not measuring the gradient of the curve. You're measuring the gradient of the tangent line, which is going to give you the velocity number, the velocity magnitude, so to speak. Do you understand what I'm saying here?
Oh my. So it's gonna be like cut up, like really cut up.
Like because you draw the line, right? You're gonna draw the line as accurate as you can, and then you're gonna 2 points, rise and run, no? Something like that. If I'm not making any sense, Eben, I certainly hope the next few questions will ask you to do this. Okay, let's keep it under the next question. Okay, now let's move on first. Mhm. Hmm.
This correct?
Uh-oh. Um, I oh. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, hear me out, Eben. Yeah? Hear me out.
Mm.
Their favorite, their favorite graph happens to be the velocity graph, not the displacement graph. Here they give you the displacement graph. Follow me a bit. I'm giving you the velocity graph. Let's say the velocity graph is a weird one. Let's say the shape is like that. Okay? Let's say. Okay? Now in this velocity graph, it's their favorite because they can give you or ask you three things. Three things. They can ask you the displacement, the velocity itself, and the acceleration. The acceleration will be the gradient, right? The velocity is the graph itself, and the displacement is the area under the graph. Now they give you a displacement graph. Is it possible to read acceleration from a displacement graph?
Oh, no.
It is no, it is possible but difficult. Because you have to read double layer. You have to read the velocity first, and then you have to read the acceleration from the velocity, which is not easy. You might as well read the velocity graph lah if you want acceleration. Correct or not? Correct or
Yeah.
not? It's just easier to read acceleration from the velocity graph, and that's why they ask you to draw. Now, your question is kind. How do I know? Because they ask you to look at the displacement graph and ask you velocity instead of asking you acceleration. And your answer is about acceleration. It's very risky and it's also wrong somewhat. I can confirm that it's also wrong. But I don't want to discuss why it's wrong. I want you to just focus on velocity. It's much easier that way. And just much easier. Now, cancel your answer. It's not good to code acceleration in a displacement graph unless they force you to do so. Right now, you're forcing it the wrong way. Like you are the one forcing it. Right? Just read the velocity. Remember, the velocity is the gradient, man. It's not difficult,
Okay.
right?
About it.
Okay. So the grade, oh, okay, right. So the issue, yeah, okay. So the slope going down is becoming steeper and steeper, and therefore it's not getting constant, right? That's what you mean, man. Because terminal velocity means your gradient better stay still. Your gradient better be not changing anymore. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So although to be fair, it's kind of hard to detect the difference in the last part of the graph. A bit hard, but I think it's still a bit curving, so the gradient is still changing. In that case, I think your answer is on point now. Okay, but please say one more time to be clear. The gradient is becoming steeper. Very good observation. Comma, therefore, the velocity is not constant. Because constant velocity is what terminal velocity means. Make sense?
Yeah.
Your answer is currently now worth 2 marks. Why am I teaching you that way? Yeah, because they may just upgrade to 2 marks, right? Correct. Okay, so might as well just learn how to answer completely. Are you clear about me saying you shouldn't talk about acceleration?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, depending on the graph, okay? Depending on the graph. If the graph is velocity, then you probably should. You know what? Actually, part 2 also doesn't need that. Never mind, you try part 2 first. And describing this is enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Now let's move on to the next question. Hopefully it will test you some, yeah, as long as there's graph, it will test you definitely. I don't want question number 2. I want question number 3.
Mm. Okay.
Remember, yeah, in a velocity graph, which is the favorite one. Why is it favorite?
I can show 3 things. Right?
Correct. And so you expect the question to talk about 3 things. Look at that. First one, acceleration. Second one, velocity and acceleration, right? Third one is displacement. Look at that. Look at that.
Mm.
And fourth one is average speed, which is a very common question also. Totally common. If you understand all this, good for you. Okay. Please try. Later, displacement later, please. Displacement is the area, is the harder one. Acceleration is the easier one, gradient.
I would say like 1 second.
I think that's okay. As long as in your mind, you're thinking of from 0 to 1.8
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
Yeah, as long as you think. Okay. So you can say 1 second. You can say from 0 to 1.8 second. That's also fine. You can say anything around those numbers. Okay.
Conversion. Oh, that means like he's slowing down a bit.
Okay. Um, mm, you are right that it is slowing down. Correct. Will that give you 2 marks? Okay, right. So something like this. If you want to get the full 2 marks, your concept is already there. So at least this one you're correct, right? You're correct. The velocity is positive, but slowing down, not going up, right? Okay.
Mm.
To get the 2 marks, you have to talk about direction. So positive and negative is the representation of direction.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't matter left or right, right? Most people imagine positive as right, and that's fine. This is running. So you can imagine velocity going to the right, but the acceleration going to the left. You can do that. Now, once you imagine that, you can hopefully comfortably say, oh, the athlete's velocity is slowing down because the velocity and the acceleration is in a different direction. Just a fancy way of explaining why he is slowing down. Okay. And then you explain further because the resultant force is towards the different direction already. Why am I saying resultant force? Is because acceleration is always connected to force. That is what you learn in the first part of the question. Last question. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want a full explanation, you always stop at force, not just acceleration. So one more time, slowing down, different direction, because the resultant force is on the other direction. If I make some sense, please give it a try. If it's not comfortable, you will find out soon.
Okay. So acceleration. Can I say opposite of
Apologies. Yes, you can.
Hmm. And what else do I have to write?
Sorry, you're saying? Sorry, you're saying?
What else do I still have to write?
All right. First, you want to say, you do want to mention the athlete's velocity slowing down. You do want to say that. That's a good thing. So therefore, the velocity is slowing down, for example. Okay. And then the last sentence can be, this is because the resultant force is sometimes, following the question as sometimes negative, the resultant force is sometimes at the opposite direction of the velocity.
Sometimes opposite.
The direction of velocity. Because remember, the direction of the resultant force is always equal the direction of the acceleration. Now, this is more than enough for 2 marks. But does this make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
All right. Okay. Now, even though the topic is about velocity, acceleration, and displacement, force is never far away. Never, never.
Okay. Finding the area. Okay.
For some reason, your video is gone.
Oh, oh,
Your cam is still on though. So, mm,
what?
your video is off. I cannot follow anything.
Oh, yeah, yeah, the on this turn ball.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Uh, it ran out of battery.
Uh-oh. Right. Uh, Read for me the question again.
State how a student can use this graph to show that the race is 100 meters long.
Okay, so area under the graph, you're correct, right? So you don't have to actually calculate because I'm guessing this is only 1 mark. Am I correct?
Yeah. So they just
So
want
if
yeah.
You just say lah, by measuring or calculating lah the area under the graph. From
Okay.
the start, to be clear lah ya, from the start until the end of the race. Okay. He knows that the calculation itself is a bit more difficult, right? Because the graph is a weird shape. So he just give you 1 mark and ask you to explain how. That's why it's only 1 mark.
Under the graph. Okay. That's a complete answer. Yeah, okay. Last one is just average speed. Average speed will be total distance over total time. So 100 meters. Okay.
Okay. Again, since I'm blind, you gotta help me, yeah?
Oh yeah, the average speed of the
Okay.
athlete team.
So this is back to E-math, sorry, E-math?
Yeah. Total.
E-math also lah. So it's always total distance, right? Over total time lah. Always, right?
Yeah.
Always and always and always. Even though this is a velocity question, it never changes. Now, do you know the total distance and do you know the total time?
It's 10 seconds and then they gave us the 100 meters. So
I cannot read the graph. Since you are sure it's 10 seconds, then your answer must be correct. But feel free to check the answer.
oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think my physics teacher returned it.
There is no answer key, yeah. Really, yeah.
He took it.
Seriously. Oh man, that is not the right thing to do
Yeah.
a few days before exam. That's useless. What's why is it sometimes the wrong
think-
action? Why?
He forgot to return it.
Aduh. I mean, whatever. That means again, I'm blind. I cannot check for you. Okay, you show it's 10 seconds. It's 10 seconds lah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong thing to do.
But he uses our TYS sometimes for homework, so he doesn't want the
No,
students
no,
to.
that is correct. No, that is
Yeah.
correct. But not 1 week before exam. 1 week before exam, even if you know nothing, you study the answer key also good lah. Even
Yeah.
better for you who are actually trying to get it correct, then you need the answer key by yourself lah, right? Nobody have tuition 24 hours, man. Hi, never mind. It's fair for everybody, Eben. Everybody don't have answer key. Hooray!
I think some do. Like,
Some people do. And maybe you want to ask maybe you want to ask those people, okay?
okay.
Okay. For those who are cheating during homework, now is a good time to ask them for help.
Yeah.
Right, because it will be very beneficial, right? Okay, you don't have much more time, but you know what? Let's continue until the other student comes in, okay? I cannot read the question, so you gotta tell me something, right?
Okay.
And this is why the iPad will be very good, lah. The iPad will get rid of all this trouble, lah.
I can come back again though.
Okay, like well, if you can, sure, if you can.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be nice. Thank you. To prevent problem, could you please screenshot the question for me first, lah? Right? Okay, just so that in case the battery goes flat again, right? Is this a good question?
I
Any
don't know.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't feel comfortable drawing a graph, then the left one is good. If you feel comfortable, we go to the right one. You choose.
Mm, I think I still want to draw a graph.
Okay, then just screenshot for me, just to in case the battery runs off, right?
I think it's fine. It's plugged in.
Okay, then go to 5 lah. Go to 5.
Oh, she's here. Okay.
Okay, I'll screenshot for you, but it's not perfect. Okay, let's start. Let's continue.
Oh,
Yes, yes, can you hear me?
is that the screenshot?
No, sorry. Yeah, the screenshot is very bad from my side. So something like that. I don't know why something is happening. But just continue doing it. Okay, Abigail, right. Okay, I was WhatsApping you, yeah. Can you hear me, Abigail?
Yes.
Okay. Abigail, do you have your iPad and your Apple Pencil with you?
No.
Uh, could you ask it from your dad? Your dad seems to have prepared it, I
Okay,
think.
wait.
All right.
Will that be the
All right. The average speed. So speed is not displacement, right? So that's great. I think you're using the perimeter correctly and then divided by, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that method will be correct. Okay. You want the pi to be 3.14 lah. For some reason in physics, they don't like the answer pi.
Oh,
So you
really?
just have to put, yeah, you using the pi is fine, but in calculator, you put in the number lah, something like that.
No, for
Okay.
sure. The rounded version is preferred.
The rounded version, yes. So two as visual, two SF, right? Two SF. Sorry, your side 3SF and with the unit.
Hmm. 3S, yeah. Hmm. Magnitude of this equation. That's what, 40 meters?
Oh, how come? Oh no, yeah, 14 is fine. I'm sorry. You're actually correct. You're actually correct. Displacement correct.
No, I don't get the last question.
Okay, now a bit weird. So you know the difference between displacement and distance, right? The displacement is 40 meter, but the distance will be the half perimeter, right? Slightly longer lah.
The,
Am I making any sense?
it's,
Wait,
what's the difference though?
how
Is
come
it-
how come you can answer it correctly, but you don't understand? Okay, wait, a bit confused. Right. Okay, so here is the circle. This is A, this is B. Now, displacement and distance is one of the easier ones to visualize and understand. So it's good. Now, distance is the true thing that we do lah. Distance is the true thing. This is true. We actually walk like that. And therefore, this is actually half of 2 pi times 40 lah. Kan? Actually. Displacement is more straight, displacement say, I don't care what you walk. I don't care about your way, I just care your start is where, your end is where, and then you draw a straight line. And obviously, this is 2 times 2. So you're correct. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So displacement and distance have both equal value, but they are different. You say they're different most of the time, because most of the time we don't walk on we don't walk on the straight line. We cannot walk on straight. We must turn left, turn right. So distance is always more than displacement most of the time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now velocity. Now velocity is the continuation of displacement velocity. And then speed is the continuation of distance. It's very simple. Speed must use distance, and velocity must use displacement. It's really that simple. So far, so good. So the important concept is displacement and distance, not velocity and speed. Now, what is the velocity of the athlete? Well, first, you must ask, what is the displacement? What is the displacement of one lap? Here's the start, and here's also the end. So what's the displacement?
Oh, like 0. Yeah.
0. So the velocity is 0 because velocity uses displacement. That's the concept.
Oh,
Total because average velocity is not total distance. It must be total displacement. Average speed is total distance. Be careful there. Understand?
yeah. Okay.
Abi, just checking. Are you okay? Are you back?
Yeah, I got the good notes ready.
Okay, all right. So we gotta do one sharing first lah. Then we can test immediately, right? Wait, I'll just tell you my account, and then you can share with me. Okay, I'm gonna do it through chat. Please share a document, they call it, in GoodNote with. All right. Now, once you have done that, please tell me I should be able to see it. So this is similar to Jamboard.
Okay. And just like that.
Okay. All right, Eben. I mean, it's exam time lah. If you want to send me question, go ahead. Right? Okay. All the best, and I'll see you on Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
See
Bye,
you.
Eben.
Bye-bye.
Abigail, while doing that, can I confirm, do you still have exams? You still do, right?
Yes.
If after 5 minutes we have a technical problem, we're going to ignore GoodNote for now, lah. Right? We shouldn't spend time with technical problems, lah, therefore. Okay? But if it works, then it will be good. Tell me if you have problem sharing. Yeah?
Check again on the model and
How is it, Abigail? Can you share?
I sent something.
Okay, you share it. I should be able to see it, but I'm not seeing it yet. You are sending me a link, is it? Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, is it through the Gmail? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay, let me access that first. Yeah, I guess that's the best way.
How to get started with digital planning and how to plan on your iPad or an
Okay, almost there. Give me a minute. Yep, see something. Where's Abigail? How come I cannot see your email? What's going on? Okay, Abigail, since it's a bit weird, yeah, I cannot see it. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna do something to try to make that better. Would you please just snap your questions into the Google Notes? It's very easy to do. Okay, so we don't waste time lah. Can you do that? Taking a picture is very easy lah. Take a picture of the questions you want to ask, and you just immediately do it there. I hope to join you there. Please confirm that you can do that.
Where do you want me to upload the questions?
You're sharing me a document in the GoodNotes, am I correct?
Yeah.
Like something with a new page. Then you just snap there, one page, one new picture, something like that. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we got it. Almost there. Come on. Almost there. Okay, I might get it already. Come on.
Oh no, I'm very sorry.
Okay, I'm seeing it, Abigail. Right. Okay, Abigail, you take a picture of 4 pages, am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to write something. Please tell me whether you can see it immediately. Yeah? So I'm just going to write something here. For example, what I'm writing is going to be wrong, by the way. So I'm just testing, okay? Thanks. There, I've written something which is wrong. Can you see anything in page 1?
No.
Okay, page 1. I'm going to continue writing and see whether it works a bit more, yeah? Are you seeing anything in page 1?
Yes.
All right, okay. So I'm going to now erase it, and then you are going to write something, okay? Let's test your pen, see whether it works very well or not. There, I've erased everything, okay? Don't use the red color. You can use black and blue. All right, give it a try. After you've written something, tell me. I'm just testing the lag. Okay, Abigail, have you written something just for testing?
Yes.
Okay, it's still not showing, yeah. Okay. Oh, I can see it now. Wait, I can see it now. You wrote water, is it? Am I correct?
Yeah.
How come I cannot wait? How come I cannot see the what? Wait, what's going on here? Wait. Ah, there you go. Now I can see. Okay, understand. All right. Okay. All right. So now let's try to discuss, and then you write. Okay, what is your question in this question?
Um. I don't remember what the apparatus is called.
Oh, have you used this in lab? That guy,
No.
that specific guy.
No.
Okay, then let me confirm something. Have you ever distilled water in the lab?
No.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, right. Okay. So I'm gonna write something, see whether you can see or not. Did you see any writing?
No. Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. The delay is around 10 seconds. So in case my writing is bad, that thing is called fractionating column. You will always need it because ethanol is aqueous. So anything which is aqueous, you will need something called a fractionating column. Tell me, is this new or not?
New.
Wow. Okay. Now you have the answer lah. Now, part B then. What do you think about part B? Okay. I've written something on part B lah, right? Would that be okay? Okay.
Very sorry.
Okay. Right. Now, do you have any problem with part C?
Yes.
Okay. Give it a try. I'm sorry, you have a problem, is it what am I talking about? You have a problem with part C?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right. The text just disappeared. Did you erase that? Did you
No.
erase everything? What happened?
No.
Wait, what happened? What happened? My side problem. Wait. Oh, there you go. Sorry. Yeah, my side problem. Sorry. Okay, sorry, I moved it a bit accidentally. Right. Okay. Okay, the boiling chip doesn't show, yeah? Not shown. I'm sorry, I better write it somewhere else. Right. Okay. Now since you know your house can be a bit noisy, right? We do notice that. Even you are bothered by it, right? There's a fancy function in GoodNotes called audio recording. Tell me, have you ever used GoodNotes before?
No.
All right. Do you know how to do audio recording? There's a mic button on top lah. There's a
Yeah.
mic button. Okay, you press that mic button. I just want you to try audio recording, meaning, okay, I'm going to ask you a question and then you record your answer. Just test whether that works or not. Okay, my question is, do you understand boiling chip makes heating more uniform? Please go ahead and record your answer using the audio recording. After you finish, just end and then you tell me.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, yeah, you have an audio recording. Yeah. I'm not seeing it yet, so I'm just waiting later lah. Right? A very simple answer lah. So what is your answer? Do you understand? At this point, so that you don't feel that you have to keep onning and offing your mic here, you can answer by writing it lah. Okay, just like Jamboard. Okay, so let me just repeat the question one more time. Now you write down the answer. Do you understand heating more uniform? That's the function of boiling chip. Just write down yes or no. Okay. I'm not seeing any answer, but I'm already writing the answer for D lah. So you can tell me whether you see it or not. Oh, I have your audio recording now.
No. How does it make the boiling more uniform?
Okay, understand. Okay, now I have received your audio recording and I'm going to reply likewise lah. In the meantime, go check the what do you call it, the part D first lah. Okay. Now, Abigail, we do normal mic first. Yeah, I've written quite a lot of explanations for the boiling chip and part E also. Can you see them and do you understand?
I can't read it.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. Which one you cannot read?
Wait, highlight it.
Okay. Let's try highlighting. Yeah, let's try highlighting. Okay, but usually there's a bit of a lag lah. So from now on, Abigail, we'll try this. If you highlight something, I actually understand it as you cannot read it. Do you understand? And then I'll do something about it. You don't have to say this part. If you highlight, I'll immediately know. Would that be okay? I still cannot see the highlighting though. Right? Okay, I'm gonna try something else then. Yeah. Now I'm gonna mute myself. Okay, Abigail, I have switched to text lah. Tell me if you can see the text yet.
Not yet.
Okay, not yet done. After this, I think we can finish the test and then I know what to do already. Yeah. Sorry for the delays. Yeah. So a bit more. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Again, it's easier to read. Please confirm whether you can understand or not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So are we clear with this question?
Yes.
Okay, now in the next question, I think I know what to do already after this test. Yeah. You're gonna help me by the next few questions. You're gonna immediately write a question mark. When you write a question mark, I know what to answer.
Okay.
Did that make some sense? So I'm gonna wait for your question marks and gonna immediately try to answer them, right? Then you'll
Okay.
speed things up a lot, right? Okay. If you find a question mark is not enough, you should write down your question, explain what your question is, right? In the meantime, I'll try to answer questions already. Right, Abigail, while I'm waiting for your question, I'm already answering other questions now. So while you wait for my answer, go and do other questions when you're stuck. Make sense?
Okay.
Right. Okay. So happens I answer the QA one first lah. Okay, just to confirm, Abigail, I've been giving a lot of answers in 3 pages. Can you see them?
Yes.
Okay, does that make any sense? Oh, sorry, yeah, the dictation not so good. Sorry, yeah, sometimes the dictation is not so good, so I'm fixing it. Okay, I'm giving you more answers, yeah? Yeah, I've given you more answers, yeah? Abigail, is the answers making any sense? Okay. Can I confirm that you're in page 4?
Yes.
Okay, right. Because I can see. Okay, right. So maybe we switch to normal conversation first for page 4. Tell me, are you still confused? Can you continue or not?
I can continue.
All right, then write more lah. A, B, D, F. Which one can you find? Don't take too long though. Let me help you, yeah? Let me also confirm that you like the color purple.
Why?
Because if you like purple, you use it, then I won't touch it. If that makes some sense.
Okay.
All right.
Pencil. Which pencil do you use?
Okay. Abigail, at this point, I think question 4 is rather complicated lah, right? I've written quite a lot, and this is only half the logic. I'm gonna explain it slowly lah, all right? First, are you okay that the E is calcium carbonate? Are you okay that the E is calcium carbonate?
Oh, okay, but I don't know that. Why?
You should know now, this is very standard. The why is very simple. The lime water is calcium oxide. If you don't know, again, that is very standard. Okay, something that, I mean, near exam, unfortunately, you have to accept the fact that you have to memorize this lah. Calcium oxide plus CO2 will become calcium carbonate, CaCO3. The chemical formula kind of makes sense. Will this be okay?
Yes.
First thing to memorize today, yeah, I guarantee you this is like one of their favorite questions to ask lah. Okay, so don't get that wrong. If you're okay, we now turn to green precipitate D. Do you understand that green most probably means Fe2 plus?
Okay.
This is memorization also. Now, I am now splitting it between plus and minus because the identification also only plasma Fe2 plus. Green precipitate D must be Fe2 plus with some sort of negative. Make sense? The negative is OH minus from the sodium hydroxide, they actually tell you. So it's kind of simple that D is now combining Fe2 plus with OH minus lah. You write that down as FeOH2, or you will call it iron hydroxide, something like that.
Okay.
Is D okay?
Yes.
Once you're ready, we're moving to B. B is very complicated. When you're ready, tell me.
Hold on. Okay.
All right. Now solution B. Can you accept that solution B definitely have Fe2 plus also?
Yes.
You only have to figure out the negative. The negative is complicated. Okay. I'm going to start with the aqueous silver nitrate. Please notice there is no labeling in the aqueous silver nitrate and the white precipitate form. There is no A, B, C, D, E, F, and therefore you will be tempted to conclude it's not important. That will be the mistake. You need to figure that one out so that you can figure out B. Let me repeat this one more time. You cannot just figure out the label one. You must figure out everything. Most of the time, that is the case. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, aqueous silver nitrate, what is the chemical formula? Do you know the chemical formula of aqueous silver nitrate?
No.
Okay. It's AgNO3, right? Now, do you know that nitrates are never insoluble?
What?
Do you know that nitrates are always soluble?
Okay.
Oh dear. Your solubility table is non-existent, all right? So at this point, there is no point preparing for QA if you do not know solubility table. Does your teacher give you anything of that sort, solubility table?
No.
And this question is from your teacher, am I correct?
It's a paper from a different school.
Can I confirm that your end of year will have QA, qualitative analysis?
What do you mean by that?
If this topic is not in end of year, we're wasting time. I really mean the topic qualitative analysis, QA, is it part of your end of year or not?
No.
Then we shouldn't be talking about this. This is a waste of time.
Okay.
Okay. Now, where do you get this paper from? I don't mind, but I need to know. Is it your teacher or is it somewhere else?
My teacher.
Your teacher gave you this paper, but the QA topic is not in the end of year. Let me confirm this one more time.
Yes.
Your teacher didn't say anything about this question, like don't do this question, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm very worried right now. I don't know what to do. Right, let's move to the previous question first. Is your previous question already okay? Oh, no, yet, not yet. Okay. Not yet. Okay, now I'm a bit worried. Okay, so for B part I, yeah, I'm just gonna write something for you, and then we're gonna do a next question. In the meantime, Abigail, you're waiting for my answer to appear, right? Would you please take a picture of more questions? Certainly you have more, right? Keep on coming lah. All right? Okay, let's not waste time. Okay. Okay, I've already answered your previous questions. I'm waiting for your picture to appear. In the meantime, Abigail, same thing, right? Put question marks or explain your question. I can answer them immediately, right? That way we don't waste any time. Again, I cannot answer until I know what is your question, yeah? So just waiting for that. Do you have the question marks, Abigail? I'm not seeing them. Yeah? Okay, I'm starting to see the questions already. Downward collection. Downward.
Did you write something?
Apologies. I wrote something on the previous question. The MCQ one, I only start to see the answer, so I can answer. You can look at the previous, like for example, page 3, there's a lot of new answers there, right? Okay, I'll go and answer your MCQ right now.
Okay.
I'm already answering the MCQ, yeah. If you have questions on other pages, you need to add more question marks, okay?
Okay.
I see your highlight, Abigail, but I do not understand. So I clarify. Why do you highlight the page 3?
I don't know what amphoteric oxide is.
Oh, sorry. I mean the page 3, the covalent bond are strong, that kind of thing. You highlighted that one.
That's just for myself.
Okay. We have to use another code. Okay, I thought you're asking something there. Okay, good. Amphoteric. Where is amphoteric? Amphoteric is. Where's the ampho? Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay, let's agree for now that a gray highlight means you want to ask question. Other highlights is for yourself. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. So far is good note, getting nice to use. Abigail, do you think good note is getting, feels kind of nice to use?
I guess.
Okay, good. Let's continue for now. Abigail, let me check something. I've already given you a lot of answers, right? So again, can we just check that you can see them?
I'm just seeing them.
All right. So let me confirm that you're not waiting for my answers. There's always something for you to see or do so far.
Yes.
Okay, good. Again, I'm still waiting for more question marks. Yeah.
Okay.
Anything to clarify so far, Abigail?
Question 19 and 20.
Did you write anything? Oh,
Yeah.
now I see it. Okay. But I only see you writing something for 20. Did you write anything for 19?
I'm just not sure for 19 which one it is.
Mm-mm. Okay, of course I can explain to you, but I want you to practice something useful. I want you to make your question more concise. You say you're not sure about something. Can you make it more precise? What is it that you want to ask, or what is it that you're confused about? Can you try doing that? Right? I'll answer the other one. Can I confirm that you're not waiting? As in you have something to do?
I already asked the question.
Oh, okay. So at this point, you're waiting for my answers. Am I correct? Okay.
No.
The answers turns out to be kind of complicated for the last question. Take a read, okay? Take a read. Kind of complicated.
Okay.
Please confirm that you understand question 20 or not. That's a lot of explanation in a very small space.
I don't really understand 20.
Okay, let me confirm first. Is this part of your end of year?
Um,
Okay, Abigail, the answer is probably yes, because remember around 3 weeks ago, you discussed a lecture note with me. That lecture note is the mole lecture note. There is a lot of calculation in that note and we didn't finish. Remember that?
yes.
And now this is a way, this is an application question. He's assuming that you understand everything. In fact, there is a lot of complication in this question. It's not the best basic question. Now we have 5 minutes. Let's talk normally. Let's start with what you don't understand. Okay, 1.48. So do you understand the 1 mole 24 dm cube, Abigail?
Can you repeat that?
Do you understand for all gases, 1 mole is 24 dm cube?
Yes.
Okay, then I have half dm cube, he tells me, correct? Half dm cube. Using your math, not your chemistry, you can get 1 over 48. Does that not make sense?
It makes sense.
All right. Then after 1 over 48, I have to talk about the mole ratio. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Okay, now H2O6, I write it down. Look at the previous question. The previous question 19. Option D is wrong because water is not gas. So far, so good? Option D.
Yes.
And then in question 20, he declared to you that water is gas, which is very, very bad. Because he say at room temperature and pressure. At room temperature and pressure, water is not gas. Why did he write water is gas? Because at the initial burning, the water does become water vapor. That's fair. But the water vapor cools down at room temperature and no longer is gas. That is the common thread. Why am I writing that? To indicate to you that 6 is not supposed to be included. Many people will include it because of gas. I think that should have settled the problem, and yet the problem is there is no answer for 1 cube. There is an answer for 2.5. 2.5 is when you include the 6, not when you exclude it. So far, so good?
Okay.
And I totally disagree with the question. Let that be noted. Even question 19 already teaches us that you're not supposed to calculate the water. So why are we supposed to calculate the water in 20 is a common thread. I don't know why the question talks about it that way. It's very dangerous, I feel. I feel it's very dangerous. Now, if you have no other option in exam, then you should choose 2.5 lah. But please note, I think it's very wrong. Now, do you understand what's going on? That's very complicated.
But if we don't include the water, then what is the original answer? Just
1
1
dm cube. Correct. Because 2 times 1 over 48. Do you understand where that comes from?
Not really.
Okay. Mole ratio, yeah. Slowly, I'm going to change it from 2 to 4 over 2. 4 over 2. Meaning the ethane, the 2 is 1 over 48, ma. So the 4 must be 1 over 24, if that makes some sense.
Okay.
I'm writing something, but it doesn't appear. Now, 1 over 28, 1 over 24 will become 1 dm cube, lah.
Okay.
Right. Including the 6, you will get 2.5, including the 6. Are you sure you are okay?
Yes.
All right. Question 19 also okay?
What did you write for maths?
Different MR.
Oh, okay, I understand. I get
Good.
it.
Good. Good. Now, let me confirm first that there is no other question I haven't answered.
No.
Okay, now we have a little bit of time. Let me take your time a little bit. What do you think about our session today using good notes lah most of the time? Please tell me your honest opinion. Yes.
It's a bit slow, but I think it's okay.
From my perspective, yeah, it is slow and yet we answer so many questions. It feels like it's slow, but it's very productive lah. You tell me whether that's right or wrong.
That's right.
So the slowness might be actually good because it's not chaotic, lah, maybe. I mean, the point is that we should be productive, ma, if that makes some sense, right?
Yes.
Now, other than feeling slow, which is not a good thing, is there anything else about good notes or today's session yet you don't feel it's very good, something negative? Lah?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay, what are the positives if you may describe to me? If there's anything that you like or you feel it's good.
It's easier to write on.
That's the effect of iPad and Apple Pencil. Good. What else?
It's also easier to take pictures to upload.
Definitely the effect of iPad and the notes. Good. What else?
Yeah, that's it.
the whole process of thinking and learning? Is it at least better than Jamboard lah? Maybe we'll say that. Is it at least better?
Yes.
Okay.
But sometimes when you're like typing the feedback, right? It's a bit off.
Yeah. Because I'm still learning to use the dictation. The words are weird, right? You're saying, right?
Yeah.
I will have to learn to get better at that. That one. In fact, you noticed one of the mistake, right? You noticed
Yeah.
that. So good for you. Right. Is it difficult to read the text? Besides the weird thing.
It's okay.
Besides. Right.
It's okay.
So I tell you that I have to dictate instead of type. If I type, it will be very slow. If that makes sense to you. That's
Yeah.
because I dictate. Do you know that you can dictate to iPad and the translation is actually quite good one, the transcribing. Oh, you don't know that, isn't it? You don't know that you can transcribe.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm going to ask you to do something to it. That's the last thing. I'm going to ask you to find the text box function. It's up there in the menu. Can you find it?
Yeah.
Okay, text box, and then click a text box, and then the keyboard will appear. Tell me when you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
At the keyboard, there's a mic button. Do you see a mic button?
Yes.
Okay, you press the mic button, and now it's your turn to dictate, meaning say something. Okay, say something like this, okay? I am a little bit tired today. Just say that. Okay, try, press mic and say. Tell me when you're done.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, how does the how does the dictation work?
It's quite good.
Quite good. Okay, so in this case, you can say something, I can also say something. Because some people prefer to say. I have to say because it's very fast. It's way faster than typing. If you're the type of people who, it's better for you to write, then you write lah. If you prefer to dictate, you dictate lah. Whatever you prefer, that is what you must do. Make sense?
Okay.
All right. I think it's safe to say we should try GoodNote again next time lah. Correct?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to feedback for today?
No.
Okay. Now, next week, actually on next Thursday, your exam should be done, isn't it?
My last exam is on 7 October.
Oh, 7. Oh, okay. So next Thursday, does it make sense to have a tuition maybe for physics or math? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just to check. Okay, then I'll see you next Thursday. Is that a good day? Let me confirm that.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll see you on next Thursday with all the GoodNote stuff. Now, Abigail, before the tuition, you already take picture of all the questions lah. Make sense?
Okay.
Faster, ma. Then you also put question mark, then I can immediately answer. Okay? I will see you on next Thursday.